Hello class, happy week 7. We are officially 50% done with the course. Oh, by the way, I'm filming this video in 4K. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but I didn't know my iPhone recorded at 4K at 30 frames per second, so we'll see how that looks. Anyway, week 7, midterm exam. So, I believe there's 17 questions, and I'm just going to give you a quick rundown on what you should focus on, okay? Degrees of freedom, the DF, know how to compute that. That's real easy. That's n-1. Data types, so quantitative versus qualitative, categorical versus discrete or continuous, and the combinations thereof. Descriptive statistics, so the measures of central tendency, mean, median, mode. What are they? How do you calculate them? Very easy. But then along with that, the Excel syntax for some descriptive statistics. We know that we have to use the equal sign for any start of any formula or syntax in Excel. So like for the mean, it's not the word mean, it's the word average. There is one really weird question on there, and it's been on there for a while. I don't know why, but it talks about Excel array functions, and it's just language we don't really use that often. I don't know why that question's still there. Just know that count is not an array function, okay? You need to know what the coefficient of variation formula is. It's back from week 2. How to make a frequency distribution the hard way using bins, so you should be good there. Probability, what is a sample space? There's some questions about rolling dice and calculating the probabilities. Just know that there's basically 6 possibilities on a dice, so this shouldn't be that hard. The empirical rule, also the 68, 95, 99.7 rule, and the number of standard deviations that correspond to those percentages. Pretty easy. Confidence interval, know how to interpret that and compute it. Just a note, I was looking at the study guide here, and it's actually pretty good, except when I got to the confidence interval example that's calculated. I'm okay with it, but the first green texted bullet, I don't agree with the wording that says we're 95% confident that the true mean is yada yada. The true mean is referring to the population, okay? So just so that language is clear. But the second bullet, that when it talks about 95% of the intervals, that's really what a confidence interval is about. And lastly, a z-value, how to compute it. So at the raw score minus the mean divided by the standard deviation, and pay note to negative numbers because these can be negative, okay? So that is it, week 7 midterm exam. If you only get one shot at it, so just like the rest of the homeworks. And I believe you can start and stop, but I don't recommend that. So I would just power through it. But that should give you a quick overview on what to focus in on, and together with that study guide and reviewing the previous homeworks and Excel homework we've had, I think you should be in great shape to rock it. All right, folks, let's have a great week. I should be in the States, particularly in New Jersey or New York, depending on what time you view this, but I should be there. So, till then, I'll be in touch. Ciao.